Hi everyone, this is Sharon Johnson from Raw and Awesome, and I am the lazy vegan. If you know anything about me, I have been a raw food educator since like 2005 and everything. And a lot of people have asked me over the years if I would prep raw foods for them or vegan meals or juices. I'm lazy. I don't want to do all that stuff. I barely want to do it for myself. I love talking about it. I love educating myself about it. I love doing quick and easy tips, which is my focus and what I want to share with you. I like incorporating healthy habits. I love finding places that do raw, fresh, organic, beautiful foods, juices, fruits, smoothies, soups, and all things great. And so that's what I've been sharing over the past couple of days. If you've been watching the past couple of days, I showed you how to make a salsa. I think it had like 6 ingredients. Usually I don't do more than 5 ingredients. One that helps for proper food combining, that helps you to be able to digest your food in a easy, gentle manner. And then also it's less overwhelming, less it takes less time to use 5 ingredients. And when I say 5 ingredients, I mean like whole ingredients, like your produce, your fruit, your vegetables, your nuts, your seeds. I don't necessarily count the seasonings like your cumin, coriander, and sea salt that I had put in here. But it was just a quick and easy recipe. It took me literally less than a couple of minutes to do it. On the video, it may have taken longer. It was only because I was talking. Yesterday I made guacamole, fresh guacamole. If you didn't get a chance to see the video, go back and check it out. But literally what I did was I took the salsa from the day before and added avocado. Really, that's all it is. Now, if you don't care for like maybe tomatoes inside your guacamole, then you could just do like all the other ingredients. You could just do onion, cilantro. You could still, if you want to, add cumin and coriander and lime. Or maybe you don't like salsa with onions, and maybe you don't necessarily want your guacamole to have onions. Just omit the onions. So you just do what feels right for you. One of the things that I learned when I started incorporating a healthier lifestyle into my diet, if I don't like your fruit and vegetable, don't eat it. I mean, you start trying to be healthy, you're like, well, maybe I should start eating onions, or maybe I should. No, if you didn't like it then, you may not like it then later. However, one good rule of thumb is if there's something that you do want to start incorporating into your diet, it is said that after you eat it about 15 times, your taste buds kind of start changing and you start having appreciation for the food. I know 15 times could be a little bit hard, but it does work. I didn't used to like avocado. Growing up, I didn't, but as I started adding like more lime or sea salt or lemon, I really started having appreciation for it, but it has to be done just right. So those were my first 2. Today, what I made was a raw walnut taco meat. So basically following Matt Amsden's recipe from Revolution, I just took some soaked walnuts and I soaked them for probably about 30 minutes. Overnight would have been better. When you soak it, that helps to remove the enzyme inhibitor from the walnuts. And also there's like I can't remember what it's called, but there's a particular acid or poison that's around, light one, not a big deal one, that is around the walnut to protect the walnut from bugs and animals and things like that. And so you want to rinse that to get it off. And forgive me if I misstated that, but there is something on there that you want to rinse and to help to get it off, so that way it's not into your system. And so I used the walnuts that had been soaked, and other thing for this recipe, since it's supposed to be a taco meat, that helps it to be a little bit softer, and so it gives it more of a texture of like your taco meat. I added 1½ teaspoon of cumin, and then also 3/4 teaspoon of coriander, and 2 tablespoons of, I use the coconut liquid aminos. The recipe calls for soy sauce, but since I'm trying not to use soy, I use the liquid aminos, which works perfectly. The nama shoyu or the liquid aminos, the soy version, does make your taco meat a little bit more brown, but for me, it's perfectly fine. I'm okay with the way it is. And I put a bed of romaine lettuce underneath here, and I'm ready to go. I have my taco salad. So I would love to hear what kind of recipes that you're coming up with. Like I said, this was easy peasy for me. I am the raw lazy vegan, so I didn't have to, literally today for me to do the walnut meat, it took me minutes. And all I did was added on some recipes that I did the day before. So each day I was only in the kitchen for probably like 5 or 10 minutes or less of the actual recipe. And so that makes it very quick and easy for me. Once again, this is Sharon Johnson from Raw and Awesome. I am the Lazy Vegan. Please like, subscribe, and comment so that way I know that you're watching. I know what you want to see. I know what resonates with you best, whether it's the recipes, whether it's me giving you tips and tricks, whether it's the mind and spirit part of the series, whether it's the physical part of the series. I want to make sure that we are on the same page and we're moving on this journey together. Talk to you soon. Laters!